can't. If you don't want to run mad to be acting patient and doctor, Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's VLOGMAS day 6.
Stop it.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Joanne, and today we are spilling the college tea. I wanted to do this for a while, right? To like go over college, because college was quite a time. It was quite the time. So let me give a quick overview, quick intro. I just graduated this year. I studied and schooled at the University of Abuja in Abuja, Nigeria, and I studied medicine and surgery, right? Now, the course is a 6-year academic year course. It was 6 years academic years, but it was 8 calendar years. And you may wonder how 6, 8, how well, strike, COVID, strike. These things, these are the reasons why I had almost 2 years added to my 6 years. But no, that's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
Let me now give you a brief overview of how we did it in University of Abuja, right? So in 100 level, right, you do the biology, physics, chemistry, statistics, English, GST, all of those. Technically, you were not a medical student yet because you can be kicked out of the college just like that. So we were not really called medical students, but like we still used to feel ourselves, because we didn't have courses the same with other departments, right? Sometimes we have it like separately of veterinary medicine, so everybody like, oh, medical student. While we're being like, oh my god, medical student, in our heart of hearts we know that, guy, you gotta pass your exam or else you're going to be kicked to the rest of the school. So second year, that's where the real medical school started. So second year now you do anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, basically. Now, like I just said it, like they had children. Anatomy had like they all had different units, departments, all of those things in them. Like it was a wide range of things. I'm part of the 5th set of the University of Abuja that they will graduate, right? And before us, there was no transition exam. But like when we got into 200 level, what do you have? Transition exam. And this exam is, if you fail this exam, you are out. You are out, right? Yeah, you are out. I think it's repeat. Okay, no receipt, so you cannot retake the exams, right? If you fail the exam, you repeat the class, or you get out of college. Somehow we made it to 3rd year. Now 3rd year was the shortest year, and we just basically did same physiology, anatomy, and biochemistry. So 2nd year and 3rd year, that's 200 level and 200 level and 300 level, where just physiology, well, not just, but it was anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry, right? So you do that, then you write your first professional exams. That's what we call MBBS, first professional exam. That's what it's called. 300 level was like the shortest time. It was like 6 months, right? Yes. Then after that, and 200 and 300 level are called the preclinical aspect. So then we're just doing lab work, class work, lab work, class work, lab work, like that. Then after that exam, you move over to the clinical aspect. That's 400 level, 500 level, 600 level. That's 40, 50, 60. Right, that's where you call you the like clinical set of people. Now you move from the main campus where you were before to stay in the hospital, because University of Abuja Teaching Hospital was the hospital we're using to learn and get hands-on experience, right? So 400 level was basically pathology and pharmacology, so that's what you needed to pass to get to the next level. There was some sprinkle of medicine and surgery in 400 level, but like that was not the main thing for that level. So pathology and pharmacology were the main. Pathology had 4 departments: chemical pathology, histology, hematology, microbiology. Then we now move to 5th year, right? So 5th year is medicine and surgery, community medicine. But then O and G and pediatrics. O and G is obstetrics and gynecology and pediatrics. Were the main courses for that year. So if you pass those courses, you are automatically going to the final round, right? So you do community medicine, you do like junior posting, go to all of that. Then you do medicine and surgery. That's like M2, M2, M2S2. That's medicine 2 and surgery 2. Like you do practical, you go to the hospital, go for rounds and all of that. Then finally you come to 5th year, right? Sorry, come to 6th year, and then in 6th year there's special posting. That's like dermatology, anesthesiology, ophthalmology, this, what's it called? Otorhinology, I think. Yeah, I've forgotten the name. They should not catch me. So these are like special postings, right? You can, they're specialties, but like they're not the main. So we'll just do that. Then we'll do psychiatry posting in final year, community medicine again, and this time we're supposed to write our project. And the medicine and surgery. Now the final exam entails medicine and surgery. It entails everything. I was about to. It entails everything. The final MB exam, for say, okay, take your certificate, you're a doctor now. It entails everything. So you do medicine, surgery, right from M1, M2, S3. You do special postings. You do community medicine, psychiatry too, right? I don't think you guys want to know the departments specifically, but just if you want to know, medicine and surgery like at the main. That's why it's MBBS, Bachelor in Medicine, Bachelor in Surgery, right? So that's an overview of all we had to go through to finally collect our certificate. When you get to the clinical side, if there's a strike, maybe we're off school for 4 months. If your calendar year was supposed to end December 25th, they'll just add 4 months to that, and you replace that 4 months back. Nothing like crash work. So when COVID came and everybody resumed back to school, the rest of the school, they were trying to meet up, like reducing the time for classes and all of that. They were trying to meet up with semesters. We were just there chilling, taking it day by day, like no time was lost. My God. I can't. So I wrote down some things that I would like to share. So now I've given the overview. I'm going to talk about 2 important things. Definitely, anybody that went to medical school wants to succeed, because not succeeding is like, dang, it's bad. Failing is bad. Not just because failing is bad, but what it does to your mind sometimes. It's not good. So we're going to talk about relationships. Now, 2 aspects: relationship with yourself, and then relationship with others. So let's start with others. For relationship with others, I'm going to divide it into 3. So you have family, you have friends, and you have the 70. The 70 from Jesus's disciples, like the 12, the 3, the 70. Anyways, so family is key. That's what I'm going to say. Family is key. Now, they may not understand your struggles, especially if they're not doctors in the family. They might not understand how much the workload is taking on your mind, your spirit, your soul, literally your whole life. They may not understand, but they are there to comfort you. Oh, how you doing? Did you have food? You know, you might not be able to explain everything to them, but just let them in. I have an exam coming today. I'm stressed too. This is tiring me, or I'm scared. You might not just give them everything, but just give them a hint, like involve them. It's going to is the best. When you know that people are rooting for you, you put your back into it. On the friendships, I don't know how to. But I'm going to say something on friendship, right? It's very important to have friends along. Like, we're not made to do life on our own, any aspect of life. So it's very important to have friendships, right? But it's important to have the right friendship, not just any friendship. Because I remember my first year, the people that I used to be friends with, by 2nd year, we were no longer friends. There was no fight. I just realized that this was toxic, and we were barely 100, we were barely teenagers. We just left secondary school. So why the heck were these people so toxic? I just had to like pull back and all of that. But thankfully, I found my set of friends, my people that I love so much. That God blessed me with more friends from church. So like I had a lot of people around me, and I'm so thankful for that, because starting out medical school, or you're in medical school right now, is really important. Don't lock people out. People will hurt you, to be honest. even the friendship, honestly, friendship, I think friendship is as important as a romantic relationship. When you think of like your partner's love language, what they like, what they don't like, trying to make them better, friendship is all of those too. So you have to be friends with somebody the way they want to befriended to be befriended, and they have to in turn befriend you the way you love to be befriended, right? Friendship is a lot of work. That's what I'm going to say. But it's very in medical school. It's important that if you don't have anybody on your side in medical school, you might as well leave it. And that thing is, friendship is good for group reading because there's look at all this I just mentioned from 100 level, 200 level, 200 level. There's too much to read and too much that you have to retain. You have to outsource ways. You know, when you have to role play sometimes to learn these things. So you have to be the patient sometimes. You have to be the doctor. You have to learn these things, and you need people. If you don't want to run mad to be acting patient and doctor, you can do that once in a while, but you need people. To be honest, you need people. And now try not to use people, right? Because you have an exam, then you now want to be friends with this person. No, let it be that like your friendships, let you guys benefit each other academically too. Like let's not just be friendship for hangout or friendship for amebo or gist. Let's be friendship for academics too, right? Medical school is a tough time, just like life, right? It's a tough time. So you need, like Sarah Jake said recently, be a soft landing. Everybody needs soft landing. So you need friends to I mean it, you need friends. Now you're going to base up all your life on friends? No, but you need friends. Now the 70 are not your close G's, but they're like classmates. They can say, well, something assignment tomorrow, do you want to submit yours? So because you have your G's, your friends, doesn't mean you should not interact with the rest of the class or the rest of the department, right? So those ones might have information that your friends or your friend cycle may not have. The 70 is also important. I'm going to talk about relationship with yourself. This I divided into three. This is your faith, self-esteem, your skills, and hobbies. Now, let me even tell you our schedule. When we were in 200 level and 10 level, lectures was 8 to 5 p.m. daily. Like normal 9 to 5 work, like daily. There's no like lecture by 8, then we lecture by 2. So it was 8 to 5. So we'll do 8 to 12, then 1 hour break, 12 to 1, then we'll continue 1 to 5. That was this. Sometimes 6 p.m. we used to leave class. That was the schedule. Already, there's too much to read with so little time, and exams are always coming. You can run mad. And you're like, okay, I just want to focus. And you see things like, oh, people don't longer go to church, or I used to draw, I used to write, I used to be a poet, I used to not be the order of the day. Then maybe after putting all your efforts, you now fail an exam. You start looking at yourself somehow like therefore you have to determine with yourself that you love God and you want to serve him, because it's an opportunity. That's something I learned. Like studying medicine here in Nigeria, it's an opportunity. They are graduating millions of thousands of doctors yearly, but it's an opportunity. Do you know how many people that wanted to, maybe during secondary school, maybe they didn't get enough scores and they didn't get admission to study medicine? A lot of people wanted what you have or what you are having, or whether you're studying medicine or not. A lot of people want what you have, so you have to be grateful for the opportunity to be a student, right? You know that opportunity is God that gave you. Never lose sight of your faith. That's all I'm just trying to say. Let there not be a time where you're keeping God aside to focus on your academics, because just think about it. Who created the human body? Who can teach you better than anybody? It's God, man. It's God. So don't push away your relationship with God, your faith. Your relationship with God is important. It's really important. And now, why it's important to bring it to my second point, which is your self-esteem. In medical school, is something to make in Nigeria here. It looks like they are the most intelligent, they are the most elite, because you have to have a certain jam score or a certain number of A's or B's or C's. You know, you have to pass the exam to 100 level, right? So people already look at you like, oh, that girl is smart, or that boy, sheesh, he's smart, right? So when we now come to class now, or a group of smart people, everyone wants to prove like, "Ah, I'm smarter than you." Oh yeah, I'm smart. You cannot me, bro. Bruh, right? So like everybody's in that kind of environment, right? Then you put out the exam and then everybody's getting like 70, 60, and a half 40. Maybe the first time happy to be like, ah, what is she? Second time, third time, yeah. You not start thinking like you're a failure. Like you start looking at yourself like you're they're a total mess. So you have to dissociate your craft from who you are, and this will only be possible if your relationship with God is intact, because God is telling you are loved, you are saved, you are very valuable. If it was only you, Jesus would have still died for you. So imagine how important you are. So you have to be close, you have to be in touch with that reality that you are valuable, you are smart, you are intelligent, you are not your test results. Now again, I am not encouraging laziness, right? But I'm just letting you know that the fact that you get maybe the highest score doesn't make you more loved by God or more better than somebody else. And then if you have the lowest score or a low score, it doesn't mean you are trash or everybody else should talk to you anyhow. I don't know if you can see the balance. Lastly, your hobbies and your skills. So that it will not be a story of I used to. Find time. If it's that important, find time. It was in my 4th year I realized that wait, I'm the one that chose to study medicine. It's not medicine that came and carried me. So like, medicine should not run my life. I had to sit down and think like, what's going on? Before you know, I'm tired, I'm sleeping. Before you know, I have to be out by 8. Before you know, we're still in class like 5:30. Before you know, I'm back, I just eat, I'm sleeping. Like, where is my life? I just had to sit myself down. I'm like, you are the boss, you are the human being, you are the one, not this course, because it's just the course. That's always been my main. I always tell people medicine is my main, and there's so much more that God, so many gifts that God has given me, that I still try to hold on to them, and just, it's going to be tough, but you only make time for what is important to you. And this is my argument: if you let go of those things, it was during lockdown that everybody realized that shit, is medicine all there is to me? Because we're not in school, we have to be by ourselves, to our families or like our friends, and you realize that there should be really more to me than just studying medicine. The way I'm saying just, I'm not trivializing the course. Like, I love it on my heart, and if I have to do it again, I will. People, when I say this to my friend, they're like, girl, but if I do it again, I will. But the point is that there's so much more to, yeah, man, like, God created you. If you don't read the creation story, do you know how much He deposited in you? Like, so many things that you can do. So don't waste it. Don't confine yourself that, oh, I'm just a medical doctor, and that's what I'm going to be. Or I can't afford to sing again. Even if I have nice voice, I have the calling for it. Or I can't afford to draw. Or I can't afford to sew. It was in lockdown that a lot of people started outsourcing, like, oh, I can do this, learning some hand skills, baking, sewing, tech, all of that. It was in medical school that. So don't throw away your skills and hobbies. Try to make time for them. I noticed that when you are doing those things, you feel more happier, more accomplished, more comfortable, and you are always more inspired to actually read and study your book, right? So please, still on your personal skills, so your social life. I always get for like, oh, you're so cool for a doctor. I know I'm cool, but like the fact that people are shocked that you're a doctor, you're cool. Like, girls, you go to medical school. I had a lot of cool friends, just to be honest. I had a lot of cool doctors, but the norm, because of, not like they're not social people, but they're always in class. And when they come out to talk to the rest of the world, oh yeah, doctor, hey, this my child, blah 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 blah, my neck, my back. Like, you guys don't let doctors breathe in social spaces. Let them breathe. They came to enjoy just like you did, okay? For me in school, I used to go to CMD, and CMD is Christian Medical Dental Association. So that was like the Christian body. I really invested myself in that. I loved everything it taught, the friendship, the relationship, and the breath of fresh air it gave me from the work. And then I also was part of UAMSA, that's University of Abuja Medical Student Association. That too was another expression and relief of my social life. Like, I did, apart from that, I used to go out with my sisters and my friends, and I go hiking. Church too was a very major part of my life. That was my healing, my therapy, everything I needed. Church, perfect. I remember sometimes I would just make sure that I have to go to church this Sunday. When I get to church, I have to be crying from beginning to end, because I had seen a lot that week. Then looking back at medical school, like, to think medicine is the medicine, everyone like, oh my god, oh my god. Like, I didn't miss out. Like, I have no regrets. Family, I used to go home often. I see my family, and like, I had zero regrets. But if I was to rate each year, 3rd and 4th year would be at the bottom of the food chain. The icing on the cake was my best year. So, like, from the first day I entered final year till the last day, I was gassed up, so excited. It was just a different. I'm like, finally, this is coming to an end. my best year in medical school. I had to be 600 level. It was just two, because every year I was remembering how I was when I was 100 level. I was just remembering and how far God has brought me. Yo, this was fun for me. Relishing going through my college years, giving you the college tea. I didn't even sip my tea again. I just kept talking and talking. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. Like, there are challenges. However, like when problems come up in school, if you have yourself in check, your family in check, you can easily just, this was happening, what do I do? To a friend or to a family. Like, God can direct you, okay, tell this person about it, okay, tell your family instead about it. Everything is just interwoven. Because I can begin to tell you some things I experienced, like, but that I don't think that's quite necessary for YouTube. But everything was a 10/10 experience. I loved it. Like, I learned from the ones that were not so pleasant, and the ones that were pleasant, I enjoyed it to the maximum. Thank you guys for coming to day 6. Today was a very chill day. Like, I spent the whole day sleeping. God, yesterday I was uploading the video that has gone up. I'm sure it's already up right now. But I was just, when I woke up, I'm like, where am I? You know, when you sleep, you don't sleep like throughout the night trying to finish up stuff, and then you finally sleep, and when you wake up, it's like, what the heck? That was basically what I did. By the time I woke up, I was hungry and I ate. Like, I really ate today and all of that. But I'm just so happy to be doing vlogmas, to be honest. Like, I can just see God's hands making this come to pass, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I hope you are here for it too. We're growing, guys. I'm so excited. Share this with your friends. Like, if you learned something or two, let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.